Hello, where are we? Studio MDAC, where are we? I'm Debbie, and happy Friday to everybody. Mom's here.
Hi. Dressed for the holiday.
Yes, you are. You're very festive today. I feel like my camera's a little wonky, but anyway, yeah, it's like I'm so confused where I am every day now. Hi, Kim, and I have comments. First one I saw today, Kim Skeels, thank you for being here. Hi, Chris. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Karen. Yeah, so yesterday, was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday I was on Instagram. Very strange. Like, I was like, I don't know about this. Hi, Tammy.
A new town.
I know. Hi, Ardell. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Linda Head is watching. Hi, Carolee. Just so you guys know, if you're new, don't panic. I only do this for a minute or two. That's it, just while people are coming on. Hi, Donna. Supo is watching. Debbie Freeman. Hi, friend. Angie is here. Hi, Elaine. Let's eat. Oh, yes, that's a good one. That should have been my title. I don't know why I blew that. Hi, Trini. Thank you for watching. I know, you guys, it's so weird that I can see you watching even before you say anything. Hi, Terry. Hi, Lisa. But it's only for the first couple seconds, so I said if you're stalking an old boyfriend or something, don't worry. Just don't get on for about 5 minutes and he won't see you. Hi, Vina. Sandra's here. Karen's watching. Hi, Viv. Let's see. Who else is here? Diane Cardello is here. My hair is beautiful today. Well, thank you. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm really struggling with it. Hi, Kathy. Catherine Stefan is here. Linda Duncan is watching. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm struggling with it. I want it long again. I knew the second we cut our hair, you go, what have I done? Hi, Patricia. Hi, Golda. Golda, thank you so much. Golda, have you gone on Instagram? Because I'll tell you what, it's like a whole different world over there of younger people, I think. Hi, Tana. Kathleen is here. Hi, Deborah. Okay, let's get started. We got plenty of people on. So yeah, yesterday I was on Instagram. I'm going to flip you this way. Sorry, Mom.
That's okay.
Sorry, Mom.
My red's going to show up no matter what.
That's true. At least we know your arm is here. Hi, Melissa. So yeah, yesterday I was on Instagram at the urging and pressure of my daughter, and I really was struggling. I really didn't know if I wanted to do it or not, but just in a 30-minute craft that I did, we ended up gaining, what did she say? 150 to 200 followers just in a half hour. I mean, it was insane. Yeah. So, and just for the record, I will never always be an Instagram, ever. It panicked me.
Our home is Facebook.
Our home is Facebook, maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, I'm going to go there extra. So anyway, but if you are an Instagram person, which means you're extremely cool and we're not, but if you're already on Instagram or Insta or IG, as everyone calls it, I've been told, don't say Instagram. It's like, oh, all right. So anyway, if you're already over there, check Savvy Sisters, all one word. Check Savvy Sisters is our, I don't even know what you call it, our handle, our CB handle, I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. Linda, we waited for you, see? You love my hair this length? You guys, I can't do a thing with it. I'm not even kidding. I can't do a thing with it. It is just a weirdo length, but
it looks great.
Thank you.
It doesn't even look frizzy.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, today I have had this little vintage cheese board forever, and I got it at Goodwill. So you guys, you probably already have them, and if you don't, you could get these all day long at any of the thrift stores, and I've got just an inexpensive, it's the one I use for paint pouring. This was like, I think it was only like $12 on Amazon, but it's a great little Lazy Susan if you need something like this for a small area. So I want to tell you what we're doing today. We are going to do blue and white today. So if you love blue and white, today's your day. If you're like, well, I only like black and white, wait till you see the blue and white. It is my favorite. We're going to do a blue and white Toile napkin decoupage in here. We're going to do blue and white stripe around the edges, and I'm going to leave this plain, and then we are going to resin, because now I'm like a little resin queen. We're going to resin all the way on the inside so that you can use it to eat on, but that is a little bit why I'm not going to touch this. I just want to keep it nice. And I've said this before, how many of you have known anybody who died from having a piece of cheese on a painted plate? I mean, I haven't, but you know, we're supposed to be careful.
Diane Cardello's been avoiding Instagram, so now here you go.
Me too, Diane. I get it. So, okay, so not only did I have this little vintage plate like that, which when you can find them at Goodwill, just grab them because they're just as cute as they can be. But I also found, I have 2 different sets. So if you're going to do this as a gift, don't only give them the cheese board, or don't only get this for yourself, and you can also find these at Goodwill. But I bought this one at Home Goods. It was $9.99, which I think is way too much, but I did. The one we're going to use today came in this box from, I don't know, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was TJ Maxx, and I think it was like $5.99. And so look how clever I am. So I've already painted over all the wood, and I'm just using a styrofoam gig to keep everything in to dry. So we're gonna do some of those in blue and white. See, I'm so used to saying black and white. We're gonna do some of those in blue and white, stripes or checks, and then we're gonna do a couple in decoupage.
They're all saying, yay, this is good, they're happy.
I'm so happy you're happy. Speaking of happy,
this would make a darling gift.
Okay, but Mom, guess what? I've already forgotten.
Oh, here
the
we
blue,
go.
navy blue paint is out on the other desk.
Here we go.
I know, just don't kill yourself over there.
Yeah.
She complains. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is do our toile right in here, and I'm excited. So I have 2 choices, but I thought I would just kind of lay them out on here and see which one we think is a better fit. Look how gorgeous this napkin is. Now, a lot of these you guys, people send me, but this one I know. Okay, it's a Caspari or Caspari. If you just type in blue toile napkin, you'll get a million of them. So, and you will most likely get this one too, which is so pretty. So this one would work, but it's a little bit of a big pattern. Here's the other one I have, navy blue. It's just sitting on my desk. Here's the other one, and I love this one too. And I think for size purposes, this one's better, even though this one's gorgeous. But I'll use this on a tray or something because I love it. So, all right, here we go. Thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you all. I know it's just because you guys never see my hair down. I have it up all the time because I'm just not sure what I'm doing with it yet. Okay, so I'm sure you all are, but if you're not familiar with decoupage, especially with napkins, you've got to get all the plies off. So I just take a little piece of masking tape or whatever and pull it off. And I need to make sure I've got dioxazine purple, which I don't. Mom, I'm so sorry. Dioxazine purple, and it should be sitting on my desk. Literally, I've been in here for an hour preparing for this live, and of course I made sure I have everything except the paint. So, oh well. She's fine. She's fine. Okay, so you guys know, when you are decoupaging something like this is a really light napkin. I'm sorry we're missing all your comments. Hi, Carol Pulver, you're our favorite. You lost comments on your laptop, but you're here on both devices. Studio, that must be Sue or Cindy. I'm not sure who. Okay, I promise you guys we have everything now. Well, hopefully. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. So I painted over, this whole thing was wood, looked just like this. I painted over the whole thing first with my Benjamin Morrow C117 house paint in a matte finish, and I added a tiny bit of tan to it just to give it a quicker coverage. So that's all I've done. And I also am not loving everything stark white right now, especially something like this, it's vintage. I don't want it to be stark white. So, all right, so with your napkin, you know you're never going to cut it with scissors, and you're always going to rip it so that you have feathered edges, because a straight edge will show up like crazy. So let's just see. I want to make sure I don't want to get any, well, I guess I do want to get my decoupage from here to here.
Hi, Sandy, Stephanie,
So I think I am going to use a little bit of a straight edge right here.
Thank you, Jane. That's
every time
sweet.
I can. Yes, every time I can use a straight edge, I'm going to.
Genia, okay. Is that Genia Baldridge Grow? She said, hello, I came back. I enjoyed it the
Well,
other
I'm
day.
so glad you did. I would have been heartbroken if you didn't, if you said, yeah, it's not for me. Okay, I'm just trying to find a decent brush that I think will work great with this. Okay, so I am going to use a straight edge just on these areas because look, it's perfect for that. And I am using a dishwasher safe Mod Podge. I don't have to. I do not have to under here because I'm going to cover it in resin, but I thought I just want to make sure if you don't have resin, use dishwasher safe.
Hi, LaTanya.
Okay.
Hi, Rhonda, Richie. We love it when you're here.
So in other words,
when you're all here.
if you don't want to use resin, and I totally get it, I fought resin for a long time.
Hey, Marcia.
But if you don't want to use resin, then make sure you at least use dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Let's see if I can get it right in there.
Said, even though I love the black and white, oh my gosh, they're going by really fast today, ladies, so I'm going to miss a few of you. What an awesome idea with the blue and white with twill paisley and stripes. Going to be gorgeous. That's Sharon.
Okay, and then look, if I just pop it down a tiny bit at a time, and you guys, this is the critical part, just a tiny bit at a time, as smooth as you can.
Hey, Debbie Stewart, happy holidays to you too. Have a good weekend.
No wrinkles. No wrinkles.
No wrinkles.
So,
awesome.
and the reason I love a toile is because even if I don't match up the pattern perfectly, nobody can tell in a million years. So let's just kind of keep going around. Let's get these edges done, and then I'll go back in and fill in.
Yeah, everybody needs a little.
And you see, I'm just being really careful so that I don't get it up and over. Plus, you guys, decoupage is so fast.
Dana Katato? I hope I said that.
Oh my
right.
gosh, if Mom got that right, she does deserve a raise. You guys know that. That was a good one.
Gorgeous day in central New York. Janine.
Is it?
Oh, Janine, you're sitting outside.
Are you really? It's, what is it today here, Mom?
Oh, 108. We're having the worst heat wave of this time of year
Can you
ever.
believe it?
It's going to be 108 all week long. It's just miserable.
So.
Okay, Lynn Roberts. I don't know what I do wrong, but my napkins always wrinkle. Should
Okay.
I water down?
Yes, I would say yes because I know what you're going to say. Normally, you guys know I'm a big fan of Mod Podge or decoupage with just a top coat or a sealer or something like that, and not some of this heavy, funky Mod Podge.
I got Dana's name right.
Did you really?
Dana, I'm so happy with myself.
Wow. But yeah, the one thing I do love about the dishwasher safe, it's a little thinner than the rest, so I did not add water to it, but you absolutely should add water to yours if you want it to not be wrinkled. But I'm just telling you, just do a little bit at a time. And I know a lot of people say work from the center and come out. I don't. I work from the edges and I work my way all the way down, and I just have been really lucky.
I have to get some water.
You all right?
I just have to get some water.
All right, Mom. We don't need another emergency. Can you imagine? Anything happens. Ugh, you guys. Okay, so now I just want to fill in a little bit right here, and you can see. So this is really going to be fun and pretty simple. And I'm just going to go right over what I had before because nobody will notice. And even though it looks like a straight edge, it's not. You can see I've got it kind of feathered in. So I think for this, if I didn't have to worry about getting up here on the edges, this wouldn't be such a critical process, but I need to not get it up here. And then at the end, what I'll do is take my an emery board or a tiny little sander and get all of that off. Look at that, that fits right in there. So anything that's hanging up above it, I'm just gonna sand off. So far so good. I know you guys see me do this all the time and I feel bad, but you know, this is kind of you gotta do this stuff to get where you wanna be. Okay, so, but look how fast. And
Hey.
look, with the Toile, nobody will know the difference whether...
Hey, Joan. Hey, Melva.
I want to get some of
After
these
you're
little
here.
words in here too. I love them. And here's what I love. It doesn't matter. We don't have to be super particular about the direction everything's going because it's a circle, obviously. And it's going to turn around. And,
Nothing new just yet. They're
wow.
watching. They're watching.
Well, let's talk about resin. So the resin that we're going to use today, that looks like a straight edge. Let me get rid of that.
Linda Diller said that looks good.
So Mom's going to show you the resin we're using today. This is called, is it amazing? What is it?
It is. It's amazing.
Okay, so I got this at Hobby Lobby. You can
Might
see
wanna
the price.
Screenshot it.
And I got my camera backwards well, not backwards. I have it the right way today so that it's good for you all.
Okay.
Anyway, that came from Hobby Lobby. And it's just $23.99, and a little goes a long way. I had a bunch of ladies over here yesterday to help me paint because I'm going to California this week to teach a class. And a couple of the ladies did some resin on some like little designer molds because we're doing designer makeup bags in our class. Is what I'm teaching in California. And it worked so well. I was so excited about it because if you guys saw last time I did resin, I blew it. I completely blew it, and I got poured the wrong resin in. I poured a white resin as opposed to a clear resin, and nearly destroyed that tray I did. But in the end, we were able to save it. I just took I took everything off and started over, and it did work. But
Karen Kalin wants to know how
Hi,
she
Karen.
can send an invite to this craft while live to a friend so that she can join.
you can. There's a share button. There is a share button right there, and you can share it. If you shared it to your page, your own personal page, which I don't know how you feel about that, but you guys, that is what helps us more than anything in the whole world. Is if you share this to your personal page, then you know, it just helps us so much because then your friends can see it. And you know, I usually say something, if I'm sharing something for somebody else, I usually say, hey, this might not be your thing, but just in case, you know, a couple of you love it, here it is. And nobody ever
And
cares.
Donna Wells, have you checked your spam in your email? That's where a lot
Probably
of
where it
things
is, because
have
I
gone.
talked to Nicole just a little while ago, and all of the emails have gone out for that class.
Yeah.
So
and a lot of the ladies have found it in their spam folder.
spam
so
folder,
just
yeah.
go
Just
ahead.
look there. If not, then just Donna, private message me because it's hard for us to remember everything that goes on in the comments here.
Right.
Private message me, and we'll make sure you get that right
Michelle
away.
Canode said I used too much resin and it never dried. It's still sticky 2 months later.
No, then it's not going to work. And I have had the same exact
So
thing
you might as
happen
well
to
just
me.
Forget it and start over.
Well, it's not going to work. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah.
I have tried though, going ahead and pouring some over top of that, and you can get it to stick, but I have found it's never as clean as I want it to be. So, I mean, it's up to you, but
Linda Nowakowski.
I prefer to start
Good
over.
to see you. You were watching the other day. I remember that name.
look at this, you guys. We're almost all the way around this
That's
thing.
awesome.
And like I said, just a little bit at a time. And you can see I'm using a very light, I'm just using a tiny little shader brush, very light. It was very soft to begin with, and I'm using an extremely light hand on this.
Suzanne Madsen said I make EMF protectors with the same resin. What is that?
What is that?
I don't know what that is.
Tell us
Well,
what that
she's
is, because
gonna
I have
tell
no
us.
idea what that is.
Hi Eileen, yeah, I see you're watching.
Okay, so
Marlene
now,
loves this.
what's not to love, you guys? Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. All right,
Gail.
I just have a few spots in between, but let's see if I can get a whole, well, nope, I just cut his head off. I was gonna say, let's see if I can get a whole bird in, and the second I said that, I cut his head off, so let's try it again.
Christine said, so pretty, you inspire me to try it.
Try it.
Yeah.
And I'm
right.
telling you guys, I was so afraid of, I was super duper afraid of the resin, especially because the last time I've been so gun shy because the last time I blew it so bad. But you know, get back on that horse and ride it, and I'll tell you what, I was blown away by how easy resin is if you read the directions first.
Mary Harris said she's been using resin for years.
Have
and
you?
She loves it. It's her jam.
It is my jam now too, I think. But look at, you could just go right over anything.
Loves it. Janine says it's gorgeous. And Janine, of course, is in nice weather in upstate.
Whatever, Janine. We're over here dying. And we're all going to California next week, and it's supposed to be
hot over there.
Super hot over there also. So right when we thought we were all getting out of the
Hi, Lisa.
weather,
we're so anxious to see you all.
We're not. So that's a bummer. But
jewelry that protects you from EMF cell phone towers and computers.
Oh my
Really?
gosh, I've never even heard of
I
that.
had no idea.
Has anybody else? I have never heard of that. But I get it. I understand it.
Yeah.
Look at this, you guys. Just a few more places to fill in.
Okay, Debbie Sunshine
We're
said
done.
she poured another round of resin over the first that didn't cure. The second one was good,
Oh,
and
good.
it dried.
And it did? Okay,
That's what
well,
she
good to
said.
know, Debbie.
Good to know that you can get a do-over or a pour-over. Which is it?
I think it's a pour over.
Okay.
That is good
Is
to
this
know.
a napkin or tissue paper?
Great question. I'm sorry, it is a napkin. This is an inexpensive napkin too. Trying to think where I got it. But you guys know you got to fill in all your spots, because if you have like some, not the napkin white, but if you see your, like right here, this whole spot has no napkin, we just got to get one right there. Even though a lot of my napkin's white and my base is white, but you always, 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 I know some people say they don't care whether it's bleached through or, you know, the whatever you have underneath the white, like the wood, some people say they don't care if that wood shows. I totally do. Like, I paint everything white, even black napkins. I paint everything white first because I want it to have a pure look
Lisa
for the
Seiler
design.
said she thinks that napkin is from Nini's Napkins. She has the same one.
Really? It could be, but most of the stuff I buy on Amazon, so it, but like I said, put in, here, which one is this? Well, I think I've probably used it all. But anyway, I'm telling you, all you have to do is put in blue toile napkin on the internet, just Google it, and you will get a million choices.
All right. Does resin have a strong odor?
I think it can, but this one did not. Like I said, I had, oh, here it is. This is, oh, look, how in the world did I save that? It's that little Michelle, they're Michelle napkins, whatever that's called.
Oh, Mint by Michelle?
No.
No.
Michelle Design Works. Michelle Design Works. M-I-C-H-E. It might be Michael, but it's, look, let's just put that right there because I kind of like that. Okay.
Hi, Chris.
Does anybody, oh, yep, I have a couple tiny little spots just
Chris
to fill in.
Hunter's on. I agree. I like the way
Hi, Chris Hunter.
it makes the napkin pop.
Yeah, definitely more so than putting it over, you know, just
Sharon
straight
said
over the
it's from
wood.
Amazon. She has the same.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah, this
And
is
someone asked
Amazon.
about the Lazy Susan. This is from a thrift store. I mean, you can pick them up pretty much anywhere.
Wait. The my
The
Lazy
tray.
Susan.
Well,
This is not a Lazy Susan. My Lazy Susan
okay.
underneath is, it's, I mean, I use it for my paint pouring,
Okay.
so it's a mess. But it's just plastic, and look, it spins really well. So it's a good one when I'm using it for little projects, and it also gets my project up a little bit higher, kind of away from the comments, so you guys can see a little bit better.
Lori Roberts is on.
Lori Roberts, my friend, is coming to visit me Monday. I'm
2 days.
so
That's
excited.
what she said.
And then Lori and I are going to drive to,
They want to know about California. What's going on?
so Lori's coming in. Lori lives in Clearwater Beach. She's one of my friends from high school. And she's flying in Monday to Phoenix. And then we'll spend one day here in Arizona. And then we're going to hop in the car Tuesday morning. And we're going to drive over to Temecula, California, and we're going to go through Palm Desert, Palm Springs. We go around, you know, go through a couple, like a Joshua Tree National Park, go through a bunch of places. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay at the Pechanga Resort for 3 days, and then I'm teaching a class in Poway, California, which, like, gratefully is also where both my kids live. So I'm teaching a class in Poway, California, on Friday of next week.
The 9th, September 9th.
September 9th, I'm teaching a class there, so that'll be fun. All right, so same thing, real quick. Let's just get a little bit of decoupage on, look, on my little, what are these called, Mom? Mom went through and told me what everyone was. Can you go back through and tell us? There's names,
that's a
the names.
spreader. It's just called a spreader.
The names are on, there's official names on that right there. Yeah, there is.
Really?
Because this is like, first Mom said it was for, here, it's right on the back.
On the back? Okay.
First Mom said it was for picking up olives.
I don't know.
She made it up, but I believed her.
That's right.
Because you do. If your
It's
mom's
a spreader. I'm exactly
Right.
right. It's a spreader.
The one with the little fork on the end?
No, the one that...
No, I'm talking about the one I've got in my
that-
hand.
Okay.
What is this?
Guess what it's called? A pronged knife.
Oh, well, I was looking for something a little fancier than that.
I know,
But
that's what it's called. And then there's the cheese fork, and then there's the wide spade.
okay.
Okay.
But how fun is this, you guys? Just for a quick gift? Well, by quick, I mean it's going to take overnight for the resin to dry, but
Yeah.
really.
Oh, Denny Fender lived in Poway in the 70s, so you know about Poway.
So Denny, we're going to be at the at one of the resorts in Rancho Bernardo. Super excited. And there's a
Don't
whole
forget
bunch
your
of.
safety gloves and your mask when you're using
I-
resin.
I'm a safety girl.
Yeah.
I am a safety girl. Now we didn't wear masks yesterday, and I don't have one right here today, but yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. But look at this. It just,
Linda said she tried piecing a napkin like that before, and it looked like a 4-year-old did it.
well, I've done them before too, and it's come out looking really
But
shabby.
she overlaps just a tad.
I barely
tad.
overlap, but
Hi,
I
Kay.
do overlap. I mean, I do. So
It's called indigo, that napkin.
it
It's
is.
called, and they just checked it
Whoever
out.
found that, thank you. That's great info for everybody because
Yeah.
it really is a darling napkin.
Laura Diller said that's a great idea. Thank you for teaching it.
This?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
You're welcome. Some of these things I think, they already know. They probably have already done this. I think that about a lot of stuff. And then I come on and I go, oh my gosh, how come they didn't know about this stuff? Because I didn't know about this stuff either.
Chris says it's a pronged cheese knife. Mom is right. Well, you know what? Mom read it off the box. I'm glad to be right no matter what.
But look, I've just got a few more. Are you kidding me? Look at this, you guys. I mean, that's pretty good. So I want to go all the way down on the little thing, all the way around. And now I'm just going to take another one, and now I can have it this way. But anyway, we have, I've got some of my ladies flying in from all over the country and meeting us in San Diego next weekend. So we are really, really excited about it.
Okay, Barbara Kraft, question. She said, do I have to paint the boy and the girl with the fireflies even though it came in white? Base coat.
I know.
Yeah.
Will you go grab mine? I'm sorry to bug you, but I don't remember.
I don't mind, honey.
Oh my gosh. One of these days, Alice. I don't remember. But once I see it, I'll know how I did it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so simple. I mean, really, you guys know what comes next. A monkey could do it. All right, a little bit more right here, and then that's it. That one's good. And of course, as soon as that dries, it will dry famously. So here's my little boy and my little girl that I did live one day. And were they white? Oh, you know what I did? Now that I see it, now I can tell what I did. I did paint over only where I needed to. So I left it white where I didn't need to. Where it was already looking good, I went ahead and left it white. So good to know.
These little guys are amazing. They're so cute and they light up.
So look, That is going to be darling. This one I pulled, I'm not going to do anything to it, but I thought if you guys can find these, those are adorable too. The vintage with the colors already on them. So, okay, we needed to give that a second to dry. Where's my water? So, let me hit this. Sorry, Mom will be back and then we'll get back on comments, I promise. And as soon as you start doing the drying, all the wrinkles really do come out, you guys. You're always going to have a few. Nothing you can do about it.
So, do you want a little more conversation about resin?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, Mom's gonna give us some information on the resin that we're using. This is the clear Amazing Cast resin, Hobby Lobby, $23.99 a bunch. 16 fluid ounces each. So $23.99 is an incredible price for that.
Okay, there's the box. Okay, if you want to screenshot it again. All right. And what it says on the box, which is pretty amazing, it says it complies with FDA for coatings intended for indirect and direct repeated food contact use when you've accurately measured, thoroughly mixed, and fully
Isn't
cured.
that awesome?
So you can use it under food. It actually shows a picture on the back of, on the far right, of a cheese board with crackers.
Okay, so look at this, you guys. When you take your little emery board and just go over the top, away from you, look at that. It pops it off in a perfectly straight line, and I'm doing it very gently. And you need to let everything dry just like I did. Just get it a little bit dry before you start messing around like this. Otherwise, you'll start pulling it.
No, she didn't paint her glasses.
They're the real deal. These are Mackenzie Childs. Oh my gosh, I just happened to notice the stars. Thank you so much, you guys. I always say this, I do stars, and I appreciate it so much. You know, it really does for the crafters. It really adds up for us at the end of the month, and it's such a nice bonus. And it helps pay for all of our supplies.
Yeah,
All right.
sure does. Hi, Jan. Susan, liquid check. Yeah, hi, hon.
Susan, did you email us yet?
I sent
Or
her,
message.
I sent her a note.
Okay.
Susan, I hope you did. Okay.
Look at that. I mean, it's so clean, it's ridiculous. We're gonna do the same thing in the middle, but if you have not tried your hand, I was so afraid of decoupage for a long time because I thought, I don't think I'm gonna be any good at it. I don't know why, but I just never thought I would be good at it. And once I did it once, I thought, what in the world was I thinking not doing this before? But look at how clean all of my edges came out. And now let's do inside here.
Design and Vine.
Again, always away. Hi, Design and Vine.
Debbie, she said, Debbie, I was crafting and burned my finger, and one of my viewers remembered your urgent care.
And said, put it
your
in milk.
fingers in milk. I had my grandson go get me some, and it worked to take the pain away instantly, so thank you. Look at
Oh
that.
my gosh, that's
See,
amazing.
now you're WebMD, you
I'm
know?
now yes. And that for that little telemed visit will be $125. That's what mine was. Last time
Hi,
I did
Annie. Oh, Annie.
Last time I did a telemed, $125, and they never even asked. I was having some finger issues, like
Thank you, Sue. I see.
the skin on my fingers was getting funky.
No,
and,
Susan, I meant to ask you
and they
if
never
you
even asked us.
send
Asked
us
me.
your email address. That's all.
Okay, look, you guys, is that amazing? I'm so happy with this right now.
All right. Will the napkin need to be real dry before applying the resin?
Well, I'm
there's
going to
a
make
question.
sure it is, and I think that's a great comment. I'm going to make sure it is. I don't want to mess this up, you guys. I really don't. But now that it's drying, I can see two spots right here that I missed. So really keep your eye on that, because I do think that resin, rather than hide stuff, will put a neon sign on it.
Hi,
So,
Kim. Thank you for asking.
Make sure that you know, hold it up in the light just to make sure. All right, I just turned it. Now, where was that? Here it is.
Yeah, Tammy Woodcock wishes she had the money to get a few of the different beautiful napkins. But there's some sites out there that you can get all kinds of napkins for really little money, right?
Well, it's the Mackenzie Childs, the one I know of, excuse me, is the Mackenzie Childs Swap and Sell Napkin Group on Facebook. And you can just buy one or two. Another place I love to go is Ninny's, Ninny''S napkins, Ninny's napkins. She has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of napkins, and you only have to buy two, and they're usually around, I don't know, 80 cents, maybe 92 cents, I forget, but they're not very much, especially for cocktail napkins, they're not very much at all. So that's a great place to look for reels. All right, let's just make sure I've got something going on everywhere before I stop this.
Yeah, Linda Davis said, I kept saying no condiments on your burn.
Well, but what's interesting is the doctor did say, because a lot of people told me to put mustard on it.
Yeah, but what did he tell
But the
you?
doctor said, no,
Afterward.
never on an open wound. Never, never, never mustard on an open wound, because it hurt like crazy. You guys know, the second my mom put it on me live, I had to get it off. So the milk did not take away the pain instantly for me, but it soothed it so much better than putting it in water did that, yeah, I highly recommend milk. And I'm not a big milk drinker, but I'm going to keep it around all the time now.
Okay, Magali Niece says, what do you use to clean your brush and sponge after Mod Podge usage?
I've got mine in, I always have mine in water with Dawn dish soap in my water. So, you know, usually when I start to stir it, it gets a little bubbly. The Dawn dish soap really does help keep them conditioned. But for the most part, it's just water. And I do have a brush, what's it called? Like a brush cleaner. It's like almost like white wax is what it looks like, but it's a brush cleaner. And you can get those anywhere. It's just called brush cleaner. And it comes in liquid or like a wax, so I use that a lot.
Patricia, thank you. She said, if the lady who wants a napkin will message me, I can send her the first napkin you showed.
Do you see the kind of people we have here?
Yeah.
You guys are so amazing. All right, now look, my emery board is now twofold because now I'm going to use it as my ruler. So when you've got something like this that's got straight, you can treat each one of these as its own entity. So always start in the middle though. Start in the middle.
This looks amazing.
Do a line on each side of your emery board or whatever you're using.
Hi, Robin, Kadena.
I want this one to come in though at an angle. So I'm gonna just go ahead and freehand that one.
Babu's late.
Get in here, Babu. I don't know what you're thinking. You know better. So look. So that's how I did it. Otherwise, it's gonna look ridiculous. So just treat each one like its own, start in the middle, and then work out just like I just did, and you should end up, we'll count at the very end, but you should end up with an even number.
Aquafox Interiors
Hi, Aquafox.
is willing to send her some napkins if she'll send them for a dress.
See, you guys, it's like blows me away. Just when everybody on the news talks about how horrible everybody is, and then in the crafting world, we're wonderful people. Although I was telling the girls yesterday, it can be a little cutthroat business too sometimes, but for the most part,
Okay,
yeah, it's
Tammy,
amazing.
get a hold of Aqua Interiors and I'm sorry, the other lady.
Okay, so here's what I want you to
get a
see
hold
that
of
I'm
it.
doing. I'm moving it over, I'm just fudging a little bit so that, because some of these, like right here, you can see that's a big space, but I need to get one more in here.
You're making them love the blue now.
But, oh, you guys, I'm so in love with the blue, my kitchen. And I mix the blue with the black.
Hey, Kim,
I do.
I'm so
I mix the
glad
blue with
you're
the black.
home.
So, let's start here in the center.
Okay.
And we could do checks, but honestly, I think stripes would be just as
Blank
pretty.
You put in the wrong place. What? The spot blank you put in the wrong place. Oh, the little spot, that little dot, is that what you mean? I don't know.
I don't know.
Tell us again.
I'm sure I'll see
We'll
it.
try to fix it.
I'm sure you guys will make sure I see it again.
Yeah, Kim, thank goodness it's Friday, she said.
Oh.
Wilhelmina, good afternoon to you. European Excellency has pretty napkins. That's
European Excellency,
what
that's
it's called,
cool.
Excellency, with a Y on the end. That's from
Okay, so what we're gonna do right now that we're at this point, I wanna count just to make sure that I'm gonna end up okay. So let's start here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. Now we're going to have,
Wow, okay.
we should be okay. Because these are going to be the same. Let's see.
Carolyn Kaup, I would love to have any napkins that you're willing to share as well. Well, Carolyn,
30,
get a hold of
31, 32, 33, 34,
those
35.
other two.
Yes, it
Scroll
works out
up and
perfect.
Find the name of those places.
So I'm going to end up with 40. Let's hope. That was 35, 36,
Joyce Highland wants to know about your Florida trip.
37. Oh, 38 is what I'll end up with.
There you go.
All right, let's just check one more time. 1, 2, 3, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Why do I have 40? I thought I was going to have 38. Let me, one more time.
Okay.
You guys know.
One more time.
This is a disaster if you're not right. So I just want to double check myself. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Yes,
15,
it
16,
is
17,
beautiful.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Okay.
25, 26, 27,
Dave?
28, 29, 30, 31,
She's
32,
making-
33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Okay, she's making a cheese board
Yay!
appetizer type tray.
All right. I wasn't sure. I was a little nervous about that. Okay, now we're going to do blue and white.
Hi,
So
Nita.
let's do it right here. And what's critical is matching up so it doesn't matter what everybody says. And this is why a lot of people say, well, what color does Mackenzie do? I always say, it doesn't matter. You know, just they do a million different blues. Just do what matches your napkin. So I'm going to show you a couple different things. Why you can't just like willy-nilly just start doing something. So let me add a little bit of white paint on here. Just
Okay, she said there's a blank spot. Wait a minute. That you were going to add and you put in another place, just saying.
I don't know.
Barbara, I'm not sure where that is.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
So I'm going to dip down
We'll
into the
figure it out.
blue, flip it over, tap in the white. So opposite of what we normally do. And look how pretty that is. But it doesn't match at all. Can you see? It's way too royal. And maybe in the camera it does look right, but it's not. So we're going to add a tiny bit of dioxazine purple to it. And you will be shocked how that color changes. Dioxazine purple, which is a really good, you guys,
Okay,
if you, I always say,
want to know what color you just poured.
if you buy one purple, buy dioxazine purple. You can add white and make it lavender. You can add black and make it more of an eggplant. There's so much you could do with that one. I'm using navy blue, just Deco Art, straight up navy blue. It's one I use all the time. Same thing. Just, you don't have to go buy a million colors. Just get some of your basics. All right, so now I'm gonna do it again. Let's go blue, purple, tiny bit of white, wipe it on my plate.
Irene, that kind of scared you a little bit, huh?
And look at the difference. What it did, it took out that royal. Now do you see it? It took out the royal and added in a little bit of that purple that when you look at it, even though your eyeballs probably don't see it right away, there is a teeny bit of purple in this one. Where's that other napkin? This napkin, I want you to see the difference.
How many napkins you use.
But look at, if I used this napkin, I don't need the purple. because that is my first one, which was just the navy blue and a white, and it's perfect. So just keep that in mind all the time, that it doesn't matter what, you know, what anybody does. You do you, and you do what matches your napkin.
Irene didn't see that this was a clear plate, and she just saw it on top of here. She
I thought it was painted out. Oh, that's a riot.
How many napkins did this take?
Half of one.
Half
of one.
Okay.
So I'm going to put a mark now in every other spot, just so that if I get talking to you guys, I don't mess up. And this is also our second chance to double check and make sure we didn't make a mistake anywhere along the way. That was my original spot. Let me get rid of that. So it's always, I mean, you're always checking yourself. You have to.
There you go.
There we go. And when you're doing blue, keep in mind, you want to do as light marks as you can, as light lines and as light marks as you can, because it will show up. I mean, it puts a neon sign on it. All right, one more time, because I got to messing around. So I'm doing a little bit of purple, a little bit of navy blue, and then a little bit of white. And now I can go to any of my boxes.
Oh, it's pretty. Very pretty.
And you can see I'm right on the color now. Had I done it the other way, I wouldn't be. So I got a lot of paint on that brush. Offload in the center first. Use your brush. I'm using a Zen Level 2 number 10.
Oh, that's a big one, isn't it?
It is. This is the 10, which, I mean, but these are big. These are pretty good sized stripes.
Yes, she tore the napkin and she Mod Podged it down without any cutting and just overlapped a tiny little bit so that it looked like it was all one piece.
You do not want to cut. You always want to tear. And I can already tell I'm going to have to add a tiny bit.
Okay, they're saying no drags on the blue, right?
I don't do drags. Like on this, you could do a yellow drag. I will go back and do like a white, like an over drag. I will do a top drag in white. But generally, you know, if you look at the McKinsey stuff, the real stuff, they have a little bit of an antique gold, but I don't really care for it. But look how pretty. And we could have gone even smaller with these stripes.
Okay.
But it's blue, purple, and then just keep going until you get that color you want.
Matching the colors. Okay, Sherry, I would love several of those blue napkins if anybody has some to share. That's Sherry Walton. Okay, what are you doing for the sides? Or are you going to wrap?
I'm going to wrap them. I'm going to wrap the... Now, I felt like that was going to be too small. This would be too big. That would be too small. So I'm just going to bypass my line and do my own thing right there. And I'll go back and erase that.
Okay. Somebody said, are the paintbrushes up for sale yet?
We have them. We have them in-house finally, but honestly, we haven't had a chance to inventory them.
We haven't even separated them out the way
So
they
that's
need
the
to
only
be.
thing we're waiting to do. And my plan is to do it this weekend. And, but then the problem is then we're gone all next week. So, if Mom, oh my gosh, I'm loving this, you guys. If Mom has some time, maybe we can get that done, but this is really pretty. Wait till we then...
You know, Ace Hardware carries napkins. 4 or 5 of the ladies are saying that.
Really?
Yeah.
Here, another reason for your husband to love you this weekend. Hey, honey, you want to go to Ace Hardware with me?
Yeah. Right.
He's going to be like, who are you? And what did you do with my wife?
Okay, Rula, shake the phone and make a report. I guess that's for something else. Okay.
Shake the phone and make a report?
Whatever. Hey, Kimmy, I'm glad you're off.
Rula, tell me about that, because I don't know what that is.
I think they were talking about to get rid of the comments so they can see the whole picture. That's what the conversation
or just swipe them. Just swipe left.
Yeah.
Or right, whatever it is.
Right. Hi, Jan. You better hurry up and get here because it's really hot. All right, Lynn, can you give some information on your private group?
I would love to, Lynn. Thank you.
Actually, Sue and some of the other moderators will just put up a link. And
so let me tell you what's extra, because a lot of people ask, well, you know, you do some, you know, cool projects on your free sites too. I do, but in our membership group, I do a lot more creative. Not so much more difficult, but we do a lot more creative things in my membership group. And we do a once a month class. And then we also have, like, every day we celebrate birthdays. We get together, you know, our people get together across the country and meet each other, because it just is more of a community than a craft group. Mm-hmm. So
we're kind of like family.
But that's where everything evolves. That's where I do all my auctions. That's like right now we're doing a special class in San Diego, and my membership group got to buy in for an online show on that one. Nobody else did.
Contests.
So we had a lot of contests. We had a contest yesterday, as a matter of fact. We had everybody paint aprons, and I gave away 3 $50 gift cards for the top 3 aprons. So it's just stuff like that. Look at when you wrap, and you don't need lines. You're just going to pull straight down from where you're at.
Linda Davis, to answer your question, yes, we did get in some 2s.
I did. You guys are so teeny, tiny.
You want me to get
Yes, would you? They are so tiny. I can't even believe it. And the new brushes that we have are just a little bit smaller than the Zens, and so far we like that, because the smaller, you know, you have more control over your brush the smaller it is. So but anything I do, like we had a fashion show on Sunday in our group, we have a cooking show once a month in our group. It's just over.
Happy birthday to you on your
It's
birthday.
over the top, just crazy fun. It really is. And then you can still be inspired by there. And if I find a really cool person, like another crafter, we'll put them in there too. Okay, here's the 2.
They probably can't hold it up against your chest, maybe.
Okay.
Here,
Wow, Mom. All right, careful. Okay, here's the 2. Look at that.
You can't hardly see it.
Teeny, but amazing to get in little spots.
Yeah.
4. Let me show you one of our 4s. A Zen 4, so you can see the difference. Do I have one? What is this?
Yeah.
4. Okay, look at the difference. So it's just a little bit.
Little.
Let me put it on my head, right there.
Yeah.
A little bit smaller, and then here is the 8. And is this an 8 or a 10? That's an 8.
Yeah.
These are almost identical.
Yeah.
Those are literally almost identical. Let me put on my head again. There we go. So that's what we've got. The Zens, like even my brush people, nobody's getting the Zens right now. We literally bought out all that they had. We literally bought out all that they had.
From 2 different companies.
And so we're waiting for them to make more, but in the meantime, we had to find another manufacturer of brushes that were really close, and we have found these. So that's what we're doing, and honestly, the second we can get inventory done, I'll do a post.
What's the group we get for painting class? What's the group we get? Do you mean, how do you get into the painting class?
Classes, yeah.
That's in Sisterhood.
And there's a link above in the description. Well, I don't know if you guys can see that while I'm live, but it's on my website, just www.studiomdaz.com. And you just go on there and sign up and you get in. And the other thing we're starting is once a month, we're going to do a kind of a beginner craft here on Studio MD. We're going to, okay, Mom's going to pop my, here, you see it? Hold on 1 second. Don't touch anything. Okay, don't touch the screen. I'll hold the phone. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Anyway, so once a month, I'm going to do just kind of a beginner class on Studio right here. And it'll be a paid class. You'll have to pay for it because we're going to teach some, you know, just some different stuff. But if you're in my membership group, you get it for free also. So you get, now you're getting 2 classes a month that are included in your membership, which is $25 a month. And the classes that I'm going to start teaching once a month here on Studio are $25. So we're saying just join our membership group for crying out loud and get all everything
of it for $25
instead of just getting a class. And our membership group is such that you can cancel anytime. But we've had in the last year, we've had about 30 people cancel in the last year. So, which is incredible because we have over 700 ladies in there, and we still treat it like a small group. Just so you know, a lot of people think, well, it's too big. It's really not. There's
a lot of personal attention.
Immense personal attention in there. So anyway, that's my membership group. Thank you for asking. That's so sweet.
Oh,
I'll
Kim,
I'll send you a check later.
Yeah.
Look at how,
I mean,
this is going fast.
Those of you in Studio are reading these comments from those who are in the sisterhood, and you'll see that they wouldn't trade it. They love it, and we're so happy they're here. We have a good time.
We do, and we have 2 options. You can either just pay for it monthly, or you can buy a year in advance, and you get 2 months for free. So it's just
it's a win-win. Rebecca, you're a beginner. Well, then you're just exactly what some of these classes are for. Are the brushes a little more cost-effective than the Zen? The ones that they're the same price.
I think they're close to it. We have to pull all that up. Honestly, it's just everything happens so quick around here that it's like as soon as it happens, then we just haven't had a chance to pull it all together.
Irene wanted to know when they would be available. We don't know just yet.
I don't know exactly when, but soon. Like, probably not this week, because this week all of us are going to be gone to California. I'll still be live, you guys, but we'll be gone, and I won't be here to take care of that kind of stuff. But for sure the following week. So you're just about a week out is all.
So we'll take, I'm assuming that we'll just have them contact you or me probably.
At some point.
Some point.
Look how pretty. So far, where's my lid? This is what we've got.
I love it.
If we did nothing else, I'm going to do a white drag on that. And then look, you give them.
Is that beautiful?
Look at that.
Janine
the little
and
holder
Diane
to go with it.
They need that.
Let's move that. We're going to do a white drag. And then we're going to dry it. And then we're going to seal it first before we resin. We're going to seal it first. Okay.
No, see, I did not know that part.
Yeah, we're going to seal it first.
Okay. When it's time for the brushes, we'll let you all know, and then we'll send out an order form. Okay. So when it gets
I'm
ready.
just doing a very light, one little line, just to give it a little bit more interest. Dry brushing, wiping it in the white, and then wiping the white right back off on my paper towel.
Susan, yes, I'm going to California. Yep, I'm going to have a little vacation.
Isn't that fun?
Bob's 2 beautiful daughters are coming to stay with Dad for a couple days.
That's so great.
And then we'll have a couple days of all of us being together. I'm so grateful.
Mom you haven't had a vacation in quite a while. You're due.
My, it's been a year.
You are due. So yeah, just a lot of girl time. And for those of you who follow Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara, we will be there in her studio next Saturday, shopping and getting hopefully a tutorial or on some of her stuff, which would be amazing.
Debbie Hicks said this is fabulous. She loves it.
Yeah. If I wasn't doing this live, I would have done smaller checks, more checks and smaller. but I was really nervous about time today.
Dallas said she stepped away for a few minutes and you're done.
Well, I'm getting there. This goes fast.
Yeah.
Well, especially because we're just doing stripes and not checks. It just doesn't take near as long. But I can't wait for you guys to see the resin. And then, so we're going to do the resin today. It takes 24 hours to dry. So I won't post, I probably will post a picture today of where we're at. But then tomorrow I'm going to post it with the resin on it. And again, I'm just trying to redeem myself because if you saw the last time I did resin, I didn't look on so that was such a good lesson for everybody. Check your box and make sure it says 2-part clear coat resin. The one I bought was 2-part white resin. And as soon as we started pouring it, I was thinking I was doing this gorgeous tray. It was all white clumps coming out. I was mortified.
Kim Scale said that's not going to match your kitchen, so just send it to her.
As a matter of fact, it matches my kitchen perfectly.
Thank you, Sarah. I think it's awesome that I get to go. Yeah.
This is why you want to have a Lazy Susan for right here. So we want to make sure everything's really dry before we get the resin on it, because there's no going back once you do that.
Blue said she's a brush hoarder. She's got a lot of brushes.
I do too. I have a ton of them.
We do, Linda. We love doing this together. Thank you. Stephanie said I love all my sisters.
It's still a little, sorry, I know it's so annoying, but it's still a little wet, so I just got to get it dry.
Jennifer, where is the product list that you use today?
We don't do supply lists. I mean, it's pretty much we talk about it as we go, what you need, and it's basically these are at Goodwill, or maybe one of your family members has one in their attic or basement. Very inexpensive. I think this was like $3.99, maybe $4.99, and it came with the top. So, but I did find out if you can't find the top, sometimes you can find those tops. Well, you can always get the tops anywhere online for reals, but I've seen them at Walmart too.
Thrift stores, that's where you need to go.
The paint was navy blue, Deco Art navy blue, and Deco Art dioxazine purple. That was the paint, and a little bit of white. And the napkin, somebody said, is on Amazon. So, and it's called, what did she say it's called?
Indigo.
Indigo napkin on Amazon. So that's pretty much everything. The resin that we're using is from, Hobby Lobby.
Called Amazing. There's a picture, and we posted that a few times today.
Okay, I'm going to, where's those little white plates? Oh, did you just bring me one plate?
Oh.
That's okay.
No, they're right over here. I left them here.
I missed them. Okay, so we're going to seal first, because I want to get this outside sealed. Oh, you know what else we're going to do is erase. If you have any pencil lines, get those erased right away.
Okay.
Because you don't want to seal or do anything with this. Now, here's a question for you guys. Do you guys seal? I definitely have to seal the outside, but do you guys seal before you resin? I'm anxious to know because, I don't know, I feel like it's just a second,
step
protection. But if I'm wrong, I want you guys to tell me, because I'm not an old pro at resin yet. So for right now, I'm going to only do the outside, and I'm using Liquitex sealer, and this is high gloss varnish. Liquitex, it's our new favorite thing. It is in the fine art section of any of the craft stores, but look at the sheen you get instantly with this stuff.
Okay, Nancy Peacock did the topiary tree yesterday, and
you
loved
did
it.
You guys, a bunch of ladies were over here yesterday, other crafters, and they were like, okay, yeah, that is beautiful. It really did turn out nice. Can you guys see that sheen? I mean, look at that difference.
Sue, there's a nice question for you that Ray just asked, Ray Owens, and maybe Sue will answer that online for you.
All right, I'm still waiting to see if you guys seal before you resin.
I'm waiting.
All right.
Mary Harris says, yes, I do.
You seal? Okay, good. I didn't know if it was overkill. Watch, we'll get 7 people now that
Lou
say
says,
no.
yes, I seal.
Okay.
Carol Close, yes.
Okay, good.
Carol Pulver, no.
Because
She didn't want to wait for it to dry.
Carol, Carol's a rebel too.
Okay, Bronya Cabot says yes.
Branya, yeah.
Branya, sorry, Branya.
Yes, okay, so we'll do that. Let me get this on so it's nice and shiny, but look at that, how now all of a sudden everything's starting to flow together.
Okay, Tammy Bertuccio wants to know if you're going to be making any Halloween items.
I've been making them in my private group, you guys.
Yeah.
I really do. We do completely different stuff in my private group, in my membership group.
You want this on the other side of you? Really? Okay.
That's fine. So, yes, on here, you guys, last week on Studio, I did that huge, wasn't it on Studio when I did the huge witch in the lantern?
Yeah, Kim,
I think it was on here.
She loves resin. She uses it a lot,
well,
and she does seal before.
Kim, you are really good at it too.
Yeah.
I'm new to it. So, okay, look how pretty. Look at that sheen. Let's do some resin on the inside. Would you mind closing that up for me? Actually, sorry.
Okay. Julene, you'll be hearing from Kelly. Just give her a little time. She's fine. You'll be getting her membership.
So yeah, if you sign in, Callie is the only one in our group that's allowed to let you in.
She's our virtual
everything.
Yeah, everything.
Because she knows who has actually paid. We get people asking to join all the time, but they haven't, paid. So she's the only one that handles money in our group. So that's why we just let her do it.
So
but I will make sure as soon as I get done today on the live, I will contact Callie and tell her, hey, we have some people that want to get in, so let them in.
Yeah.
And then, I think we closed out. Yeah, we did. We closed out.
Where did you get the liquid text? That was from Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby in the it's in the fine art area, you guys. It's not in the I want to get that off. I don't want, because this has already been treated, so I don't want anything on it. In the fine art section.
They love your hair.
Come on, you guys. No, it's not good. It is not good.
Can you join at any time? Yes.
Anytime.
Yeah, midnight.
Oh my gosh, you guys,
morning.
yeah.
You bet.
It's like when they want to, somebody wants something shipped or whatever, they'll say, well, how can I pay you? I don't know. There's a million ways to pay me, or, a nice bottle of wine, smoke signals. We're not too picky about everything.
Get a hold and just go to the web page. It says Studio MD AZ, and it'll give you instructions on how to sign up.
Okay, one more time, and then this is it, I promise, and then we're going to do the resin. I just got to get this part dry now. But look how pretty.
Is Liquitex food safe, or is it decorative only?
Where is it?
Let me read it. Okay. Dancing with water. Guess what? It doesn't say. So,
can somebody Google that?
Google it, look it up.
See, that would be interesting.
See if Liquitex is food safe.
Isn't that crazy? Just that fast?
No, the only thing that is food safe is resin.
Okay.
That's from Sue. Yeah. What is the brush you're using to seal?
So here was the other thing I was thinking about doing. Oh, these are just look at it. It's just disgusting. Just big old cheap brushes. I get them. You can get them in value packs. Just anything that's big and soft. But here's what I was thinking was I would also do the gloss dishwasher safe Mod Podge is a sealer around here. But I probably should, no, that's right. I should have done it next after this. So let me look at that Mod Podge again. Let me see what that says.
Okay.
Is it gloss or satin? If I get a gloss,
doesn't say.
It just says brilliant, Mod Podge brilliant.
Brilliant.
We'll try it on a little bit because I think, well, obviously you're never going to put this in the dishwasher. You're always going to hand paint anyway, but.
Kim, I'll send you a message on that, hon.
Okay. I'm going to move this.
Where do I sign up for the California online class?
And it closes at midnight tonight. You can't, or it closes at 5 o'clock my time. So you've got like
So
3
you've got
hours
3
to
hours.
sign up. And it's only for our membership group. So if you're not in our membership group, you won't be able to get the information, unfortunately. I know that sounds so snotty, and I don't mean it to be, but it's, you know, it's what you
Well,
got to do because people pay to be in that group. So I have
think
special stuff in that
Kathy
group.
is.
Who is it?
Kathy Winsauer.
Yeah. But anyway, it's on our membership group page, just underneath
Yeah.
our cover photo.
If you're a member, go to our membership
in
page.
featured items. Okay, gloves.
Love the blue stripe.
Always
That's
gloves.
the
And I was gonna do one of these in a blue stripe, and you know, another one of those in blue stripe, and I will too. So, okay, here we go. I'm gonna have you just hold it, or hold on. I don't want you to have to sit and hold it, so let me just move it up here. I gotta get that out of the way because, you know, now we're gonna be mad scientists and get our resin on. All right, so with this resin, it is critical that you get it perfectly even, the same exact amount in both cups. So you've got an A and you've got a B. The B is, well, one of them is epoxy and one of them is the other stuff. Mixed ratio, it's 1:1. So I'm just taking a gauge of how much I think this needs, and whatever I do more, if I do make too much resin, I have a whole bunch of molds. I'll just make a whole bunch of stuff real quick. So
So, do you want me to get some molds just in case?
they're right here. They should be right beneath you. Okay.
Not that I don't have confidence.
All right, so 4 ounces. I'm thinking 8 ounces would be more than enough, but just to be safe, oh yeah, that's a lot. Let's do 4 ounces, and here's what I've got to do. And this epoxy is not instant. This is 24-hour drying epoxy. So then I just kind of shake it down, and you can see I am perfectly on the 4. Well, I don't know if you can see that or
And the
not.
measuring is critical to the safety of this.
Because if you don't get it right, you're going to get, it won't dry, it'll be sticky. Like somebody said, 2 years later, it's still sticky.
Yeah.
And also pour it down the glass, and that'll help keep you from getting so many air bubbles. Why? I don't know, but I just read that today too. I didn't know that. Now let me, where's my 4? Here it is. Oops.
Hi, Susan.
Okay, I got too much because I was too busy talking. So let me have underneath, nope, underneath there on the bottom is, because this is worthless on its own. It's got to be mixed with something. In that white bag, there's little cups. I just need to dump some out because you can see, you can probably see quite clearly. I have more in this one than I'm supposed to. Let's just get a little bit out of it. I just need to put a little, I know it sounds so crazy, but you really need to have the exact amount. Okay, and now I do. Close everything up. There's no odor. I mean, if there is, it's a very, very faint odor for reals.
If they join the paid group, is the online California class going to be available to watch?
Not for free.
Yeah.
That's something that's extra, even for our membership group. So that's not available for free, but for $19 you can watch it, and you'll get the full supply list and everything else you need. Okay, here we go. So I think I made way more than enough, but that's okay. So we're going to now pour it together slowly.
Yeah, I've got the molds ready. Don't stir too hard.
So this says to stir it for about 2 minutes, or until you don't see any more swirling. So that's what we're gonna do. I need a stick, yeah, sorry.
You want one of those dowels that are under here?
No, I just want a regular stick. There's a bunch right there, Mom, on top of the dresser, or whatever that thing is. All right, because you got to get all of it out.
You mean
No. Right there in that little straight ahead, the clear second drawer down.
One of these?
Is that crazy? I literally know where every single thing in my both my craft rooms is.
You couldn't find your credit card the other day.
I found my credit card.
I found your credit card.
Okay, so then it said to go ahead and scrape all the rest of it out. Also, so that there's no question that you got the right amount. I'm totally acting like I know what I'm talking about, you guys. I just literally just read the directions. I mean, I've done this a couple times, but I've never been super great at it. I'm trying, but I'm not that great at it. All right, watch comments.
You're done with
watch
this?
comments, yeah.
I'll get rid of it.
Okay.
All right, let's see. What are the plastic measuring cups from?
Amazon. They are from Amazon. Okay, so now about 2 minutes. Stir it slow, and you can see it's pretty murky. So by the time, hopefully 2 minutes is up, it will be less murky. Now this is interesting. This resin, do you remember the other resin got hot right away? It was super hot. This will get hot, I assume, eventually, but it's not hot
You're
now
a
at all.
mixologist is what
I
you
am.
are.
I'm a mixologist.
Registration doesn't close today to watch, does it?
Yes, at 5 o'clock.
It does.
Today is the last day to sign up to watch, because we have to make sure everybody who's paid can get supplies, and right now we're over 100 people watching. We've got like 120 people just watching. So, all right, and you want it, the more you stir, the less murky it gets. We're trying to get rid of a lot of the bubbles. I do have a butane, like a butane torch, which I could use, but I'm out of butane, so. So we're just stirring until we get rid of all the swirls.
Carol said she likes the silicone measuring cups, that they are also from Amazon.
Are they, Carol? Because then you have to throw them away. Like, I have to throw these away every time. Well, I don't know if I have
Linda
to, but I
said-
do. Maybe I don't have to.
Linda, where was that?
So this is a slow drying epoxy, slow drying, and it said it cures after, what did it say, 48 hours?
Yeah.
48 hours to cure, but dry in 18 to 24. And this, because this is such a small, thin area, I'm sure it will be ready. Okay. I'm still seeing swirls. So even though it said 2 minutes, make sure you got all those swirls out of there.
They're saying use the heat gun.
Use the heat gun to get rid of the bubbles?
I don't know.
Probably.
Mary Harris, Mary Harris is the one that said.
Do you want me to do it in here, or wait till I would assume wait till I spread it in my tray, so let me know. Again, my show really should be called Let's All Help Debbie Do a Craft Today. Every time.
Yeah, Dallas said a torch for what? We're all learning.
We are. I love this. I do feel like we always all learn together.
Heat gun
But now
will,
look how
heat
nice
gun
it
will
is.
burst the bubbles.
Yeah, I know. But on the tray or in the glass? That's what I need to
which
know
way,
where
Michelle?
I'm doing it.
Should we pour it first?
I think you pour it first, because on a
Otherwise you'll melt this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Susie.
All right, everybody, hold your breath. Here we go.
Ooh.
Very nervous about
This
this
is
part, you guys.
showtime.
Very nervous. All right, here we go.
Go fast.
Why?
Well, because last time we didn't. and
No, this doesn't dry like that.
It doesn't.
No.
Okay.
This takes a long time to dry.
Okay.
All right, let's just stop here and let it self-level, which is what it's doing. Can already tell we need more. So that was that's 8 ounces for this little thing. All right.
Okay, watch your time, they're saying.
Well, this is not fast drying, so,
Okay.
and I don't want it to.
Gail Harshberger says after you pour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
okay.
figured.
Usually
Look at this, you guys. I think I poured the exact
You
amount.
almost did. I think it's gorgeous.
That's crazy.
Okay. No, after you pour it. Okay, thank you for all that. We need that information.
Okay.
If you put your stick back in the cup, you can pull the resin out of the silicone.
Hold on.
And it leaves them clean.
All right, hold on.
Ooh, you need something else?
I'll have to, okay. My God. I need 72 hands right now. All right, hold on. I did see that isopropyl alcohol or rubbing alcohol, one or the other, I'll read it, will clean it up. So I'll clean that up with
You're killing
something.
me, Smalls.
I know, you guys. It's killing me.
Use a heat gun only after you apply the resin.
I'm just making sure I've got the resin everywhere.
After spreading, it will melt the cup. Yeah. In the tray.
This is
Pour
the
it in
critical
heat.
part, making sure that I've got it.
Once poured, someone said, good luck.
Okay. All right.
Pop the bubbles. But where are the bubbles? I don't see any bubbles. Are you sure you need to?
Yeah, look at them.
Where?
I'm so nervous about this. See them? Oh, and they're popping. All the bubbles are popping. See them?
Yeah, keep it up high. So
I am.
Okay.
All the bubbles are popping.
Brave Debbie, make sure you're on a level surface.
It is. But now I can see it.
A thick coat. Is it sitting perfectly level? Yes.
You guys,
Take it off the lazy
it
Susan.
took off all of the bubbles. Okay, so.
Use the heat gun after you pour. Okay.
I was so nervous. All right.
This is nerve-wracking. You want me to get...
Take that out of my way if you don't mind. Oh gosh, and move all this stuff
Now what
if
are
you
you
can.
gonna do?
Mom, I need you to move all this stuff.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Okay.
Is that level?
Yeah, now it is.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, guys. We did it. I mean, literally, we did it with 1,000
Really?
eyeballs watching.
Yes.
That's right. I'm really good at resin, you guys. Really, really good at
Gently shake the tray.
it. Okay, that's what I thought. Somebody said that the other day. Just kind of,
Okay.
isn't this funny? All right, so I have some extra. So we'll make some little crowns.
Self-leveling, don't worry, it says.
Self-leveling. Okay, good. Oh.
Mary said it's perfect. Rula said, real popcorn. Hey girls, I'm late. Lisa, yeah, you are.
All right, I'm just going to make a couple crowns while I'm
Gabriella,
right here.
thank you.
Where's the napkin? Okay, right here. So, gosh, this stuff's messy. All right. Well, we've gotten this far. I need to seal. I need to put a little bit. I'm not going to do resin, obviously, on this. I want to do just our regular Liquitex.
Allison said wait 10 minutes, go back and pop the bubbles again. Some will surface.
Oh, okay. I
Did
didn't
not
know that. I did not know that either. How many of you are new to me today? You're like, what? What is happening?
Yeah.
Who
Why are we watching
Who
her?
has this show? Is it the people watching? Are they the ones that are the crafters? Sorry, guys, but this is how we learn, and I don't like doing stuff ahead of time and practicing because I think it takes all the fun out of it. So that's why we always do this together, and we just take our chances. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. And we probably had a bunch more times that it doesn't. But I want you to see how shiny this is going to be also even.
Irene said if you put it outside, it will dry in 15 minutes.
Well,
Really?
yeah, that makes me nervous in Arizona. Like, it's so hot. I feel like it would
hot,
dry
and
so
we've got-
fast.
We've got all kinds of critters out
But
there.
now look at that. Look at how beautiful that is.
Oh, Dora said, congrats for doing that.
Thank
She said
you.
she's afraid of resin.
I have been until yesterday when we made some things and it turned out so well. I couldn't believe
And
it.
Dahlia said go back and for several times and pop the bubbles.
Okay, I will. But like I said, I've got
Is this wet? I'm gonna get
I've
it
got
over.
isopropyl or whatever. I've got alcohol that'll take care of that. But look how pretty I think this is going to be. And the only thing is this will sit more like upright, but I don't care. I just wanted to try it. I wanted to do something different today, and we did a different color and we did a different everything. So, all right. Well, that's all I got for you. Stay tuned. And tomorrow, I'm going to take a picture tonight so everybody can see it, and I'm going to post it. And then tomorrow, hopefully,
Big reveal.
big show. Big reveal. Tomorrow morning, Saturday, at some point, I will pray that I did this right. And I'm going to go ahead and finish all the rest of the little tools that go with this. And I'm going to do two.
What are you sealing this with?
I did Liquitex.
Okay.
So I'm going to do two. Well, I'll probably put a coat of the Mod Podge dishwasher safe over that too, just to be safe. I'm going to do one in a check, one in a stripe, and then 2 of the decoupage. So, you guys, thanks for being here on my first big resin project.
Irene said it takes a village.
Every time, Irene, every single day. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me. Next week is a weird week because we're going to be gone all week. I'll still be live, but I'm not positive of times yet. So as soon as we figure it out, we will let you know. And if you're not signed up for Telegram, make sure you get that. Thank you for all the stars. Thank you for those of you who had some interest in our sisterhood. You can go to studiomdaz.com and get more information. And if you're not following me, please make sure it says following instead of follow at the top of my page. Okay, that's all the announcements I have for you guys. I love you. Have a great, fantastic weekend. And let's pray that I don't do anything to hurt myself or my project. All right, see you later.